Alright, this is a weekly reading for Cancer the Crab. Now I'm using the same cards that I used last week for that love reading on Friday. So let's see. It may or may not work. So I'm still trying to figure out what these cards are being used for and what they do. So just bear with me. I actually channel better with these anyway, so it works out. So anyway, let's get into the first card, which is You Right Now, of course. We have the book. That's pretty cool. It's the Grimm's Fables. Grimm's Fables. So, the book is going to be, let's see, research that goes successfully, being regarded as a trustworthy expert, revealing what has been hidden for the better. So there is some type of knowledge that you're going to be learning this week. You might already know some knowledge, which is pretty cool. So, you know, it is what it is. So, number 2 is week's theme. The week's theme is going to be the stars in reverse. The stars in reverse is, let's see, you will not receive attention, you will not enjoy your notoriety, your birth chart will work against you, and lack of process. So there's going to be a point of, you're going to feel like you're going in reverse. So you're going to be like, what is this? What's going on? What's this, and this? So there might be some things you might be wrong at, or somebody who's who you're with that kind of reveals a lot of secrets about themselves that might not be the best thing for you at the moment. But there's something here that is not 100% right, okay? And you might not be catching on to it. But anyway, number 3 is the challenge of the week, which is the stork in reverse. The stork in reverse is kind of like an unwanted pregnancy, a hard labor, change that you have not been hoping for. So there's a lot going on here. So morphing into something lesser than yourself, or negative change. So there's something here that's not all it's cracked up to be. Maybe you're lesser of a person. You remember that point in the Alice in Wonderland series where the Mad Hatter goes, you lost your muchness, and it's in that newer one with Johnny Depp. You lost your muchness. That's kind of what the stork is saying. Like, you lost who you are as a person, or you lost what made you interesting. There's some type of energy that's missing in your life, you know. It might have been another person, might have been a friend, might have been a coworker, but there's something missing from your life, and it shows. Like, you're not the person that you were like 6 months ago. You're not the person that you were like a day ago. Like, there's something missing, and people are beginning to see that. They're like, you know, you were much, you know, more yourself when this person was around, or, you know. And you're kind of getting that yourself. You're kind of like, yeah, I miss that person, and, you know, they were really funny, and I could feed off them. You know, like comedians do. They feed off each other as comedians when they're both on stage together. So, let's see, number 4. Number 4 is going to be lesson to remember this week, which is going to be the anchor in reverse. So, something being stable in your life, which you want to cut out of your life or change. So there's something that you want to change in your life. Okay, trips to the beach that you do not enjoy, the same old things. So there's some type of routine that you're in from your past. It might be like go to work, come home, take a shower, go to sleep, wake up, do it all again. And that gets old after a while. You know, you can't really do that all the time. Anyway, so that's It's terrible. Anyway, so number 5. Number 5 is lesson you will learn this week, which is a snake in reverse. Not even snakes, want to be in this reading. But anyway, so, let's see. Lesson that you will learn this week. Someone you are close to is lying to you. A lover is going to be unfaithful. A friend is going to stab you in the back. And you have a phobia of snakes. So, I do feel like your partner is going to lie to you about something. Try to curb your feelings. But they're trying to, they're doing something behind your back that you probably wouldn't approve of anyway. So they could be bad mouthing you on social media, or they could be bad mouthing somebody that you like on social media. Maybe it's like a friend or mentor, or maybe it's the friend that you miss. But there's somebody here that is kind of doing the wrong thing. So, you might need to look at that. Anyway, so number 6 is going to be the gift you give yourself this week, which I wish it was better, but it's the scythe. I was hoping for the whip, but the whip is more powerful than the scythe is, in this deck anyway. So the scythe is a medical procedure that you do not need to be performed. Could be plastic surgery for some of you. Something that you love will quickly be removed from your life. So there's something that's going to be removed. There's also going to be accidents and death. So there's going to be some approach of death. Usually, if you're on a spiritual journey and you're wrong about a philosophy, you either get into an accident or you lose somebody very close to you. I know this from my own personal experience. I'm kind of a high-rated visionary, and I can tell the future, and I have deja vu and all that nice stuff. I can also tell what people are good at just by looking at them. A lot of people aren't much to look at, but yes, it's kind of that thing. But usually, if you're wrong about somebody and you have high-level powers like I do, and you're wrong about somebody, you do sacrifice some of yourself, either through a person, place, or a thing. Like, you'll forget about a place, you'll forget about a person, you'll forget about something. Usually when you forget about somebody, they die. That's why you always have to think about your friends and people in your life so they don't disappear. Anyway, so you do have one channeled message this week, which is secrets, learning, and education. So you might be learning something, or you might be kind of putting your energy into a new craft or some new point of knowledge. So if you're doing anything spiritual, let me tell you this right now. It gets a lot harder to understand as you read more. It doesn't get easier. But I'm kind of a natural, and I've never read a book about spirituality ever. They all come to me because, high-level stuff. And my grandmother was psychic too, so she would tell me things. And my grandfather taught me about astrology, even though he was a lawyer. That's kind of funny. But anyway, Cancer, hopefully whatever you're looking up is fun and entertaining, and it might actually be in your family history. Other than that, if you're learning something, it might take a while for you to get it, like on the first go, but just keep trying. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Some people have natural talent, and other people need to learn it for themselves. And it could take longer for you to understand it, but it takes time, okay? Even for everybody, so just remember that. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? So, later. Have a good week.